Panasonic has had some of the best looking colors in their cameras, from natural, Cinelike D, Vlog L, and hybrid log gamma. But which one's my favorite and which one should you use? So I've been planning to shoot this video for the past few months now, and I finally gotten to a point where I feel comfortable color grading every single color profile to the best of its abilities. Let's start off with my least favorite one, hybrid log gamma. Hybrid log gamma is pretty great at first if you don't have Vlog L or you're not willing to buy it. It's a great replacement, but it can be just a little bit tricky to use. Hybrid log gamma is a weird one to begin with. For starters, the colors in the pinks and in the greens are kind of just all over the place. And on top of all of that, it's not that fun to color grade. In Final Cut, you actually end up having to go to the information button, go into the certain settings until you find the color space override. You can use Rec 709 for a flat color profile or a Rec 2020, which gives you a little bit more saturation in the image. Then you just color grade it as you normally do, and that is that. Now let's talk about one of the color profiles I've used the most, natural. Panasonic colors are honestly one of my favorites. The skin tones are just a little bit too pink for my own tasting, but if you're shooting on the Panasonic G7 or any of the other older cameras that only has 8-bit Kodak, this is the perfect tool for you. I recommend using natural if you don't have the time to color grade. You can push the colors around a little bit, but they are pretty baked in. Also, if you have an 8-bit camera, natural is the best color profile for you. But now, let's talk about Cinelike D. Cinelike D is honestly a great step before you start color grading Vlog L or Vlog footage. This is just a nice in-between from natural and Vlog L. If you want something just to start dipping your toes in, it's actually pretty forgivable when you're shooting in Cinelike D. Now let's talk about my favorite color profile now, Vlog L. Now the one bummer thing about this color profile is that there is a $100 fee to use it on the Panasonic G9. But it's so much fun to color grade. Every time I throw it into the software, I enjoy the process of color grading. Some of the pros are that it does have great dynamic range. It's so much fun to color grade, but a con for it is you do need to color grade all of your clips. Yeah, I guess that is a pretty big con. If you don't know how to color grade, Vlog L can be a little bit tricky. I actually use the ground floor conversion LUT, which I'll throw in the top link of the description if you're interested. This conversion LUT just transforms it to the Rec 709 and gets you a solid place to start your color grading. So I guess this leaves you with your last question. Which is the best color profile? Honestly, don't even shoot HLG. Cinelike D is a great starting point for beginning into color grading. Natural is great if you don't know what to do, and Vlog L is my personal favorite. But if you don't have the G9 and you can't shoot 10-bit or Vlog L or Vlog, I have this video talking about 5 tips how to get cinematic footage out of 8-bit cameras. Check that out right there.